When cameras are banned in a courtroom, sketch artists find themselves walking and drawing a fine line. Lee Cowan has been watching some of the best.
As Lohan officially surrendered, the judge ordered the cameras turned off, leaving only a sketch artist to capture the moment she was cuffed and led away.
There is a compelling power to art drawn on the fly, especially when the subject is famous and in court.
Sometimes I'll do the outside shape, sometimes with the eye. It just depends.
Bill Robles has spent a lifetime capturing celebrities when cameras couldn't, from Madonna to Dustin Hoffman, from O.J. Simpson to Michael Jackson.
He's even got the stubble on his face.
Oh, he had the stubble, and he had that Band-Aid over the tip of the nose, and people were wondering if the nose was falling off or what.
There are the notorious, too. The Night Stalker, the Hillside Strangler, and the Unabomber, just to name a few.
So do you think of yourself more as an artist or a journalist?
Oh, both. You have to think like a journalist, but you're an artist.
An artist with little time to plan and no time for mistakes.
I draw direct with a pen, no pencil. Once I get the drawing to a finished state, then I add the color. But it's usually in the hallway that the color goes on.
This is easier to do.
Elizabeth Williams has sketched many a sketchy person, and she's written about them too, in the illustrated courtroom. Hers is certainly an odd job. Her work is rarely framed, except by TV cameras. She's under intense deadline pressure, and she's not allowed any artistic license.
Courtroom art is really not very creative. It's really much more factual. But that's what it is. That's what it is. It's not intended to be creative. It's intended to inform.
Which is why the Library of Congress has mounted a first-of-its-kind special exhibit called Drawing Justice. The library has amassed a collection of thousands of courtroom sketches, many of which have been just gathering dust in studios all around the country. Sarah Duke is the exhibit's curator and has drawings that date back over 5 decades.
Well, we start with Jack Ruby in 1964.
There's also the son of Sam, David Berkowitz, the New York serial killer bursting out with obscenities in court. There's mob boss John Gotti giving a look that could kill.
He made it clear that he did not like the way he was depicted.
Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis looks almost regal, while rapper P. Diddy, back in his Puff Daddy days, looks positively bored.
Each drawing tells a story, whether it's Martha Stewart nervously playing with her hair, or Joanne Woodward knitting during the Newman salad dressing trial. I mean, these are just moments that elude us if artists don't capture them.
Have a look at this. This is star quarterback Tom Brady, and this is a widely criticized sketch of him.
It doesn't always go so well. When another artist, Jane Rosenberg, rushed out this sketch of the Patriots' Tom Brady during his Deflategate appearance, she wasn't only lampooned, she was flat out mocked.
I didn't make him look soft and beautiful, which he is. When I'm working fast, my lines are heavy and fast, and I just try to pull out quick things.
Oh, here's another one. Not good enough. Nope.
Elizabeth Williams is her own worst critic. She rejects more drawings than she approves. She doesn't settle on a face until she's doodled it.
If you took the stand
over and over and over again.
You know, I'm not getting this right yet. I mean, it's gonna take me probably a whole page of you to get you. Look, your brow's actually more defined like that. See? You know, I know, but.
People always ask me, do you make them uglier because of what they've done? No, you have to remain professional. You have to remain true to what you see.
Especially when it's someone like Charles Manson.
It looks like he's staring right at you.
Yeah, he got into stares with all the media. And there he is with the X carved, which he eventually turned into a swastika.
Robles says he'll never forget the day the hippie cult leader leapt across the defense table in a failed attempt to attack the judge.
All of a sudden, Manson, he hollered, somebody has to cut your head off, old man, and he leaped. Before he knew it, the bailiff tackled him in midair.
Often the most newsworthy moments are the most fleeting.
Tonight, Bernard Madoff behind bars. He tells the
Take Bernie Madoff, the financier whose Ponzi scheme built billions out of investors. The image that mattered most was the image of Madoff in cuffs, but it happened so fast, Elizabeth Williams almost missed it.
Federal marshals came over and descended upon him and put handcuffs on him. And I thought to myself, holy moly, they're gonna put this guy in prison right now. I just started drawing him. I mean, I just thought the head, arms back, his hands are cuffed, and I've got I've got this marshal, and then, I've got the jail cell. They've got the door open. One of the victims came up and took her fingers and kissed right where his hands were. And she said, that's just what I wanted to see. And I said, that's right, that's why I drew it.
With a judicial system that largely prefers to keep a legal lens cap on cameras in court, it's still up to the sketch artist to trace history, feature by feature, face by face.
I remember a reporter years ago said, here comes a dinosaur, but here it is, 46, going on 47 years, still doing it.